So didn't really take him that long once he showed up. Probably nothing, but I'm going to go to the bathroom. So are we broadcasting it all or what?
After 700 feet, turn right towards 209 Cambridge, Byasville. Now turn right.
They're not going to have parking here, I can already tell. But
follow the course of the road for 4 miles.
come in here and get coffee. I guess. So, I don't know how many people we got watching. I guess we'll save that for another day. There actually was a reason. Love these yellow poles. I see a spot right in front of us. But this cow hauler's got to get out of the way first. Don't you take my spot, Mr. Cow Hauler. I want that spot. Let's go grab that spot. I hate Pilot, but like it's about as good as any. And since we're on borrowed time,
after 300 feet turn left and then enter the highway towards Interstate 70 East Wheeling.
We legally have to stop wherever the safest spot is. We must take it. Because we are on personal conveyance. I tell you what, that's pretty good that we got a front row and a baby small truck stop. I can't believe that, can you? Now, if you want, we can leave the stream running. I will be taking it out, but we can leave the stream running for you if you like. You might get some nighttime activity or morning activity. Can't believe we found a parking spot right here. Oh, can you imagine that? Front row nonetheless. What do you think of that? Front row? Okay, so now we have to officially put ourselves back on duty for a post trip. So what do you think? Not bad, huh? We got a good spot. Cat scale right there for you. So what do you think? You want an all-night watch party? Well, I don't know if you call it all night, but new stream right here in front of everybody. Sound like a winner? John, you'd be babysitter? So let me tell you something. Well, we only have 149 people, but you could, you know what, let me get coffee and then I got a story to tell you. There actually was a reason why that guy took a while to get to us. So let me tell you, but let me go get coffee first, because I want coffee. I deserve coffee. And then I'll come back and I'll tell you a story. Sound like a winner? Oh, don't yell at me to go to sleep. I don't want to go to sleep. You can't make me. I got a story to tell you. And in a way, it makes me feel good. Alright, be right back. You know, it's kind of cold out here. Okay. It's chilly. Alright, we'll deal with these tomorrow or later. Lock this door. Okay. So. Alright. Alrighty. Alright, let me open my coffee. So, alright, first off, we gave the guy a medallion and a baby sticker. Because he was a nice guy. He cut off the old tire off the axle. You know, he knew what he was doing. He had the tire pre-mounted before he even left the shop. So he knew what he was doing. He did a good job, all that. So that's good. So I asked him, I said, what in the world happened? Why, why did it take like forever and a day to get to me? And he said, okay, we got to back up. Remember how bad I felt that we got our first failed inspection, first citation in my entire life. And I thought, oh man, I'm a bummer of a trucker. I'm a bonehead trucker. You know what I mean? Type of thing. So he was telling me that the call before me, they had to go out and do a rescue. And that guy also had a flat tire. But his flat tire was on the driver's steer tire, which is the front tire. And what made it worse, and which is what took a while, he ground down the rim and ground down to the brake drum, the disc brakes. Now, if you have a blowout on your front, you will drop and you will feel it and it will shake. But, you know, and so there's no excuse not to know that. At least my excuse is the back of the trailer still held up by the other three tires. You know what I'm saying? But you only have two steer tires, one on each side. And if you blow one of those and you drive and you wear it down to the nub that you are actually rubbing down to the brake disc, and then the guy was given a lot of trouble because he wanted to know why that couldn't just be fixed. They had to wait for a tow truck to show up and tow him and all that stuff. So, while I may have thought that I was a dumb trucker because I didn't know we had a flat tire in the back, that made me happy that there was actually still people worse than me. Actually, that's not funny. But, dude, when you have a blowout on the front and you don't know it, you don't need to be driving, seriously. And so it was waiting for a tow truck and, you know, the whole 9 yards. That did remind me, long time ago, I'm talking about, man, when we were still on cam streams. We were coming up through Iowa, I believe, and it was a real windy day. One of those days that you have to drive with both hands on the wheel and your knee in order to keep your lane. This truck flies by us, and the first thing I do is notice that his right side steer tire is flat. Now, I don't mean like it was low. I mean it was flat, and he was riding on the rim. His entire hood, mirror, and everything was bouncing so much that all I could think of is, dude, how do you not notice that? Yes, you could believe that it would be the wind, but that has to be horrible for stability and control to have your steers blow out like that. But he flew by 70, 75 miles an hour, and a couple miles up the road he was pulled over. But I'm thinking, okay, I was a numbskull because I didn't know that we had a flat tire in the back. But if you don't know you have a flat tire up front, where you feel it in the steering wheel, and you only got one tire there, and if you don't feel that, something's wrong with you. So now I don't feel as bad. Maybe I don't feel as bad now that our situation happened. So here it is, 4:12. I guess we'll start about noon or 2, depending on how we could do our split. But you guys can do the watch party if you like. But I mean, seriously, your front tire missing and you not know it? That's, I don't know. How do you do that? But then again, I used to think that any driver that went trucking down the road with a flat tire on the trailer should be shot too, because you would know. And technically, we have known every single one of our flat tires. We stopped and knew about it. I think the only reason why we didn't this time is because the blowout happened at the same time that we hit that bridge abutment mess, because that's what I thought that was. But that's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. So I don't know. You never know what you're gonna get from day to day with Big Rig Steve, do you? You just never know. I don't ever know, and to me, that's part of the excitement. Is the unknown. You don't know what the heck you're doing. You don't know where you're gonna spend a night. You may think you know where you're gonna spend a night until something happens and all your plans change. Are we buffering, or did everybody just quit talking? Let me refresh. Does anybody have an issue with YouTube chat sticking sometimes? waiting for chat to come back up. You've been watching since Vidal. There you go. Yeah, we tried Vidal for a while, and they like just about disappeared as quick as they showed up. We actually talked to the engineers. The engineers used to talk to us about what we liked and didn't like, and we were trying to fine-tune stuff. And yeah, old Roscoe. I don't know what the deal is with that, but now I forgot what I was going to say. I don't even know what we're talking. Oh, the Vidal thing. So the engineers was talk to us about Vidal and how we could do better and whatnot, and I don't know. I told the guy a suggestion, and he got mad at me and says, well, I guess we can't make a perfect app. And I never heard from him again. And it's like, well, I didn't think that it was a bad suggestion. It was something to make you compete better with Ustream. And, well, I don't know, what was it, a month or two after that, they totally disappeared. So I don't know. I think there was bigger issues going on in the background, so I don't know. So I don't know why we quit broadcasting as soon as the repairman showed up either. That was weird. We had 4G signal, plenty of bars. Camera wasn't overheated. And then, I mean, we tried to bring it back. We couldn't broadcast. But as soon as he left, we were able to get back on air, so I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that. Man. So, So it all worked out. It all worked out. Everything's cool. We do have some unfinished business in the morning when the bosses show up. We got to talk to safety, give them a copy of our citation and a copy of our failed inspections. So we get that taken care of. So that's that. I'm tired, but I like talking to the road crew. You guys sat with me for 8 hours waiting on the side of the road. Not even anything to look at, just pitch black. And you guys were right there with me, you know? Hey, old Roscoe, how you doing? Are cell phone jammers real? Why would you want one of those? I mean, I know they're real, but why would a repair truck need one of those? And if that was the case, then the cell phone wouldn't work, the broadcast wouldn't work, the tablet wouldn't work, and all that, right? But everything had plenty of signal. So I don't know if that's accurate or not. The famous 4 words. What were they? What's the famous 4 words? Something throwing sparks, catching fire, exploding tire. I don't know. You know what? I was looking at the clock though, and it was right at the top of the hour, which would have been midnight Pacific time. So I don't know if YouTube did some kind of update directly at midnight their time. I don't know. Y'all hear that barking spider? Hey Norvin, how you doing? Good morning. I have no idea how to say your name. Pretty picture though. Indranil Ganguly. I probably butchered your name and I apologize. Me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's all in the past. Bridge over water. Water over under the bridge. Oh, whatever you say. Put your frog suit on and you could swim through the river. Right? Right? Ain't that what Aunt Jemima does? Swim to the next Cheetos? So, there is a rural farm store right there. On the other side of the scale. Maybe we could walk over there tomorrow and see if we can get any Black Friday sales from the ranch store. I love TSC, Tractor Supply Company. I love them. Rural King. What's the other farm? Blaine Farm and Fleet, whatever. Nah, no coffee. There you go, Patrick. How you doing, buddy? Is that an airplane tail? Yes, it is. So, if we don't start till noon or 2 tomorrow, man, we still got what? 400 miles to go? That means we might have some day and night driving tomorrow. Yeah, our schedule's all screwed up. Australia checking in. Hey, there's another airplane. I like airplanes. I used to be a wide body avionics. I've been in the tail and in the stabilizer and all that good stuff, and underneath and behind the cockpit, and squish my skinny little body behind the flight engineer panel. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere inside the airplanes. This is good coffee. Don't want to go to bed yet because then my coffee will be cold when I wake up. And coffee doesn't keep me up. I don't drink coffee for the caffeine. You know, I know that's what a lot of people do, but the caffeine does nothing for me. I like it just because it's a nice, warm, soothing drink that helps my throat not be itchy and things like that. And I could drink it before bed and it doesn't bother me one bit. You know, it doesn't keep me up at all. Hannibal, Missouri. We need to get you, Norvin. We need to get you, get you your road crew medallions. I've never been a tea guy unless it's a sweet iced tea. See, coffee should be hot. Tea should be cold. I don't know what's wrong with people that drink hot tea and cold coffee. It's just like it's backwards. But I'm picking on you. So now everybody that wakes up in the morning, here in a couple hours, y'all be able to explain to them what happened, and they can go watch some of the stream from last night or whatever. Barcelona, Catalonia, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, nice. Pinewood black tea. That actually sounds pretty good. Yeah, we finally got the trailer fixed. So that's all good. You know, my whole life, living in Texas in the South and whatnot, when you went to any restaurant and you said, I want tea, that meant sweet iced tea, right? First time ever in the Air Force, and I asked for tea, and they brought me a hot cup of water and a tea bag, and I looked at that and thought, what is this? But you know, it means different things to different people. How you doing, Javier? Sweet tea. Ever watch any other trucker channels? No, I do not. Main reason, because we broadcast everything we do, and when we're not broadcasting, we're sleeping or working or whatever, you know. So, plus, I try to stay away from other trucker channels. I figure they do what they do, and I do what I do. So, we don't ever go into anybody else's chat room or nothing like that. So,